Hello, my name is Justin Wright. Here with me today is Jolene again, and we are going to be doing more assessments today. Now, the first assessment we did a overhand squat assessment, a walking assessment, and a Davies assessment, I believe. And we used these to determine different overactive and underactive muscles. So now that we have addressed the overactive muscles by inhibiting and lengthening, today we are going to be addressing the underactive muscles by activating and integrating. So for the first portion, for activating, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be isolating those underactive muscles and strengthening them up. And then for the integrating portion, we will be doing full body movements to help the body relearn what it needs to do properly with those strengthened muscles now. So for the first workout, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be focusing on the anterior tibialis, which is in the calf, I believe, and we are going to be isolating this with the machine we're using. So for this one, we are going to have the band around the ankle. We're going to make sure to pull back a little bit so the weight is up above where it normally is resting. We're going to be laying down and we're just going to be flexing the ankle nice and slow. Now for this one, we are going to be keeping the leg nice and straight, and it's just going to be the ankle that we're going to be moving. We will do 10 to 15 reps, 1 to 3 sets, and at nice slow tempo. So you can go ahead if you'd like. Good. I'm going to get you to slide back just a little bit further. There we go. And a nice flow, slow, full range of motion. And back up. And again, we will be doing this 10 to 15 reps per side in 1 to 3 sets. Okay, so for the next workout, we're going to be focusing on the gastrocnemius. So for this one, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using something elevated. Normally you'd be using a step or something higher, but we are just going to be using the edge of this machine for this one. So what we're going to start off is we're going to start off with the ball of the foot on here. Going to be bringing the leg up, down, flexing up, and we're going to try and focus on getting a full range of motion again. Now for this workout again, we're going to be doing 10 to 15 reps and 1 to 3 sets based on what you want to be doing with the client. So I'll get you to go ahead and demonstrate. Good. We're going to keep trying to keep that body nice and straight, keeping balanced, full range of motion. And once we're done the first side, we will be moving on to the next side. Okay, so for our next workout, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be focusing on the hamstrings. Now for this workout, what we're going to be doing, so we're going to be using the resistance machine again. Going to be wrapping this around the ankle. Going to be taking a step back again so the weight is a little elevated. Going to keep the body in a nice stable position. And we're just going to flex the hamstring up. Again, a nice full range of motion. We're going to try and keep this upper portion of our leg nice and stable. And again, for this, we are going to be doing 10 to 15 reps, 1 to 3 sets. And a reminder for all these workouts, we're going to be trying and drawing the core in and keeping nice and tight and keeping an erect position. So you can go ahead. can adjust how tight we need it. Good, keeping that upper leg nice and straight. And again, after we are done one set, we would be moving on to the next set. Now, normally for each of these workouts, we would be using some sort of elevation, such as a step, but as we do not have that, we are going to be using a regressed movement and just doing it on the ground. And you can see how that's beneficial as the client's foot touches the ground when they go on down. And with an elevated source, we would have the opposite leg on the elevation and the movement leg to the side, so it wouldn't be touching the ground. Now for our last activation workout, we are going to be focusing on the gluteus maximus. Now this workout is going to be similar to the hamstring workout we just completed. So what we're going to be doing is, again, we're going to be putting the foot into the ankle band, going to be wrapping it around nice and tight, taking a step back so the weight is above where it would be before. Got to keep the body nice and erect, drawing the core, keeping it nice and tight. And this time, rather than just curling for the hamstring, we're going to be keeping the whole leg straight. Hitting the glute. Okay, you can go ahead. Now it's best that for these workouts you don't hold on to something, but if you do need another form of stability, you can hold on to, say, something such as this bar, just in case, so you're able to keep upright without any compensation. Keeping that nice and straight, yep, and coming back. Now again, for this workout, normally we would be going on some form of elevation with our left leg, so that our right leg, or our movement leg at that period in time, would not be touching the ground, but we're just going to be doing a regress movement right now, just on the floor. So again, we will be doing 10 to 15 reps per side and 1 to 3 sets based on the trainer's program. Okay, so now that we have done several workouts to focus on strengthening or activating those individual muscles, now what we have to do is we have to integrate, and we have to teach the body again how to do these full body movements now that we have dealt with our overactive and underactive muscles. So what we're going to be doing for our first one is we're going to be doing a single leg hop. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting from one leg, and we're just going to be keeping a low center of gravity, hop into the other leg, and hopping back. And again, we're trying to keep our balance while doing this, keeping the body in a nice straight plane of motion the entire time. So hop, and back, and I'll get you to go ahead. And back. And back. Good. And again, this entire time we're keeping the core nice and tight, keeping the body upright, and we're going to be doing 10 to 15 reps again for this workout. And good. For our next integrative workout, we're going to be doing another similar one, just this one instead is going to be a single leg long jump. Now what we're going to be doing for this workout is we're going to be starting on single leg. We're going to get nice and low, and we're going to use the arm swing as we go into our jump. Nice and low, and hop. And then we'll switch to the other leg. So again, nice and low, swing, hop. Go ahead. Good. And the other leg. Good. And again, we're going to try and keep the core nice and tight, body in an upright position. Going to be keeping nice and low. We'll do one more. Great.